We outside Crenshaw and Stocker, Lemert Park community. We got the guys out here. Billion Guy's son.
Right. Kevin Warden Price.
Kevin Warden Price, yes sir. Playing no games, representing. Now Lemert Park, when I was growing up in Lemert Park, it was 80% black. That's right. So we're not talking about LA. Because I don't think there was a time, anytime LA was 80% black. So, you know, I'm really with this. It's all I know. You know, when I was growing up, it was 80% black. Now it's about 50. My thing is, out of that 50, what is the demographics when it comes to the business and the ownership and the landscape? You know, and when I look around, everything from the mall to the liquor stores to the car washes, everything's been changing except, like I said, Jack in the Box and these Asian establishments right here. You feel me? I don't even know how long this been there. This Cleaners, forever. This beauty salon been here since I was young. And I remember the couple that owned this store. And this nail salon been here. Excuse me, how long y'all been here?
Too long.
Too long? Because I remember y'all when I was young. How long has it been?
27 maybe?
Woo! Since the 90s?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Early 90s. Oh, so over 30 years.
Yeah, he made a roll come back. Got to LA in 1980. And the cousin we stayed with, he had a spot up on 21st off of 10th Ave. But he also had a duplex right here on Creed, right across from Autobahn.
Okay.
So that's how we initially got connected with the community, thriving black community. You know, back
when you
then,
say he had, what you mean? Like he was renting them, or he owned
he
them?
owned. He owned both the one on 21st and the one over here on Creed. Mm-hmm. So.
And would you say being a black man that's outside and active, is that rare to see nowadays in LA? Yeah.
That shifted most definitely in the last 20 years or so.
Yeah.
Now a little bit longer, but yeah. When I first got over here, it was a show back then called Solid Gold, and that's what it looked like over here. You know, people dressed to the T. You know, it was thriving. Mm-hmm. Different restaurants. But somewhere within this new millennium, a serious shift started happening. You know, we know around 2008, thousands of black people across the country lost their homes, including in this area. Yeah. And as we lost, other people came and attained those properties. Part of what I always share with folks with the 92 rebellion, all them liquor stores got hit. So in the late 80s, it was a shift from a lot of black ownership into Korean ownership. Yeah. And they came over here real hostile.
You said early 90s, right?
Late 80s, early 90s.
And you peeped when we just went over there, and we hollered the Asian brother and sister up in there, they said they've been there since the early 90s.
Right. In the 80s, it was the Republicans who put crack in our community.
Yeah.
So part of the push in getting George Bush out in 92 was that, you know, he was talking about the New World Order, he was the devil. Come in, Bill Clinton, you know, he's smoking weed, he on MTV, so they making him appeal to black people. Yeah. But after the 92 rebellion, they come with the hate crime bills that start targeting our community, the war on drugs, the war on gangs, and led to the mass incarceration. They played the major role in extracting us, and crack was the primary excuse. So the Republicans put it in our community, the Democrats use it as the excuse to take us out. I'm 54. Yeah. So that means there will be a lot more brothers out here who are grandfathers, business owners, in a lot of different positions, and we will have a stronger hold in the city. These other people come into our communities as we was poured out, the price then shot up, one of the highest percentage of the homeless population. Yeah. You know, so it was all a setup. And yeah, we are still suffering the face. Like when we talk this reparations talk, folks always want to say, you know, slavery was so long ago. However, the war on our communities in the 90s, early 2000s, that was re-enslavement of us. I was saying in the 90s, they used Clinton to extract the warrior class. They used Obama to extract from the working class. Because in 2008, when Obama ran, 240,000 black families lost their homes across the country. So you look at what just happened in Altadena, that's like 20 times that. You know, but again, because it didn't burn down, it wasn't like sensational. So folks really didn't grasp on to what had happened.
Yeah.
But again, using political folks who we have backed, you know, black people helped get Clinton in office. Black people for sure helped get Obama in office. But these are the same people who have been used to do the most damage to us. It is a majority black, but we again are witnessing that it's making a fast turnover. You know, I tell folks, come out here in the morning and stand on Crenshaw and look at who's in traffic.
Yeah.
15 years ago it was us. Today, you might see one of us at each light. But saying that to say, other folks are coming, a lot of these new developments they done built, you know, they're sitting empty because with the addition of this train right here, they labeled this what they call a transit-oriented community. Basically where they are taking away family-style living and they're putting in these dormitory type apartments for single people. If you notice, most of them don't even provide parking.
Yeah.
So single people, and at the price they're charging, we know more than likely it won't be us affording them spaces. So very quickly, the dynamics are about to shift. You know, from the 10 freeway down to Florence to acquire them spaces. So we know the goal is between now and the Olympics. And that's been a increase in the push out, getting us out of here. You know, in 2015, that's when we started actually hearing this language about gang injunctions from the families to the 60s, 40s, jungles, 30s. And fortunately, this organization known as the Youth Justice Coalition, they got the gang injunctions stopped.
Yeah.
But even leading up to that, we know a lot of brothers and sisters have been extracted from our communities. So again, in these new spaces, you're looking at potentially 2,000 people in the next however many years. Mostly not us. So that's going to change the economics, the politics, everything around here.
Yeah.
At this point, I believe it's too late to register. But if you voted last year, you know, Trump against Kamala, you can vote. Unless you should have re-registered. But more than likely, you should be good if you are registered. But even after this, what we're looking at is the midterms next year. You know, challenging some of these black misleaders who have sold us out and attempting to get them to push bills in our favor. You know, they got anti-hate crime bills for everybody else. They're giving everybody else protections, but again, we're out here going through hell still.
So it's coded in this civil rights type of language, but it's for these other groups.
Right.
So it's the misleading. I see what you're saying. So that's why it's no on Prop 50, right?
To be right.
Yeah.
Right. We're pushing to be very specific for us.